bringing to you a very special, experience.
Very special.
Treat it as a meal. Treat it as an appetizer. Treat it as a snack. Treat it as a salad. Treat it as a soup. Treat it as a
supper.
Call it a hybrid meal.
hybrid.
Okay, little Nicky.
Oh yeah, that's my movie. That's my movie.
Yo, bro, me and my sister watched that repeatedly.
Yes. Yes.
Little Nicky?
Oh, yeah.
You want to go to Popeyes? Let's go get some Popeyes.
Yeah.
Release the gun.
My brother Asian.
Release your son.
Shovel. Yo.
Yo.
Adam Sandler still.
Yo. My God. Come on. Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore. Was there a Happy Madison?
No.
I don't know why.
That would have been crazy.
Imagine.
They could do that with AI now. Or not even AI. Somebody could do that shit with Premiere or one of the video plugins.
You want to know something funny? My microphone was still off. Right? Crazy.
No,
what happened?
I said my microphone was still off. I just turned it back on.
Well, good. No one wanted to hear what you had to say anyway.
You're right.
Missing that premium content.
Hey Adrian.
Yeah, we didn't want to see or hear that. You know? Yeah.
We who?
That's
Who's we? Who is
offensive.
What is offensive
for the people that have
it?
to deal with that?
That have to deal with what? Being
people
the
out
devil's
there,
son?
like Conway the Machine, that have to deal with that, stuff like that.
Being the devil's son?
I ain't say all that.
No, so I'm saying, what are you talking about? Elaborate.
You over here making the face and making a mockery of Little Nicky.
Yo, chill.
Which was a comedic movie.
Oh, alright.
Some people
of being the devil's
really,
son.
Like it's like that.
Right? You imitating that shit. You don't live that life. Let me stop attacking Vaughn.
Some people don't live my life.
Not too much on Vaughn, right?
You don't see me out here attacking them. They be making a mockery out of the black jokes.
Is all you have.
I'm not making fun of anybody individually. I'm making fun of a movie. Like I said.
So what's your first clip, Vaughn?
I'm rolling. You can show your clip.
You clipping it up today. What's the clip? What's your clip, Vaughn?
My hands are kind of occupied right now. Let me not come for Vaughn as soon as Vaughn start rolling. What's your first clip? As soon as I put my phone down.
Why you start rolling?
What's the first clip?
Why you start rolling?
Why did you not?
It ain't about that.
Yo.
What up?
There's a channel called Millennial Millie or something like that. I don't even know.
Millennial Millionaires?
Huh?
Millennial Millionaires?
Nah, Millennial Millie.
Okay.
I think that's it. I don't know, but she went to pardon me. She went to this Trump rally.
Which one?
Huh?
Just a random one.
I think recent one. And
he had a rally recently?
What?
He had a rally recently?
I don't know. Maybe.
I thought he was in jail.
No, she went to the Trump rally and she was just she was reporting on I want to say interviewing. Yeah, just interviewing the participants, or not even participants, the those in attendance, either in support of or opposing. So you had line of Trump supporters going into the rally.
Okay.
And then on the opposite side of the street, you had the anti-Trumpers.
Okay.
And so initially, I came across it because of this other channel, called Half and J.
Half a J.
Half and J.
Okay.
It's a couple,
Okay.
and they just react to things,
Hmm.
to videos. But so they're reacting to this colored journalist. They're reacting to her, pretty much just interviewing and reacting to the behaviors and the way people are conducting themselves, which is extremely interesting,
Okay.
based off the narratives, and just stereotypes, I guess, that are often put out about either side of the coin. But it was interesting, really, to see how crazy the anti-Trumpers were, and how seemingly civil the Trump supporters were. They just like, I'm sure there was some hype points in the line, or in the supporters, but for the most part, what you saw was people in line. You know what I'm saying? All walking. They weren't even.
There's a lesson in psychology there.
Huh?
I said there's a lesson in psychology there. How the fact that the narrative is that the Trump supporters are usually the rowdy ones.
Yeah.
And then now we have an enraged, we'll call them liberal left group, going at a not subdued, but just a,
Dude.
yes, a do.
Nah.
A do.
Now, on jokes aside, though, it is telling.
But at the same time, it's funny too, because the first thing that we saw was the one mob with the pitchforks going after one person.
What?
We grew up seeing the mob with the pitchforks, like, this in cartoons or TV shows. They had the people with the picket signs, the mob people going after somebody, or just having a problem with something.
Mob mentality, yeah.
Yeah, and people would talk about that. They would have that in the news, like mob mentality, all that kind of stuff. Like, that was a thing. Like, it was just like a singular thing. Like, it's like this group of people is attacking this one person, whether it's for right or for wrong. And now we have it. I mean, and that was looked at as not in the best light. And now we have it. Then it transferred to a group of people pointing fingers at, not exactly pointing fingers, but looking down upon the mob because we have a higher standard of how we're going to treat ourselves and how we're going to express ourselves when it comes to our needs and our passions and our trifes. And then it went to what you're saying, because it wasn't really like that when I don't know how many years ago, or the time when it was like people looking at the mob mentality and being like, "Oh yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're doing this."
But
They're savages.
It wasn't too far back. Within the last decade that we got that glimpse of all sides. We just got the glimpse of all sides.
Everybody being everybody.
Yeah. At some point in time, everybody was sitting in that seat and expressing that in that way, to that, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
extent, or to that degree. But it's a constant. But there's the big thing. The big thing was there was a black guy in there in the mix pretty much. So this black guy comes up and he's she's asking him, is there something is there something you'd want to know from the Trump supporters, or just for just based off how you feel about what you think about them, what you think, whatever the case may be. And he was like, I came here to find out what really is going on. And he was like, I've been afraid to go to a Trump rally. He said he had a ticket. He bought a ticket and everything. So he wanted to go in because he really wanted to see what's going on.
You gotta buy a ticket for a rally?
I was thinking that. I was just like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Well, I mean,
I thought you just pull up on the street and then just
Like on the side of Sunrise Highway, how they have these shits.
He holds these rallies in like stadiums.
Oh.
Auditoriums, stadiums.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm thinking about the one.
It's seating hundreds of people. Like,
okay.
Word, it's not. And you're campaigning, so you're not about to just. Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah, no, there's different parts and pieces. Obviously, I'm playing ignorant and naive.
You're not about to just say anybody can walk off the street.
Yeah.
So my thing.
But that's not even like only you guys can come here. It's like the people there are like, why are you here?
We're not thinking about We're not thinking about the way they think about it.
What you mean?
Think about that. The way they think about that.
What you mean?
The way they think about all of that stuff is, I think we don't see it from the point of view perspective they see it. They're looking from a point of view perspective of safety and a whole lot of other things.
Oh, yeah, obviously.
Aside
from
who?
the ends, what I'm saying.
Safety from who?
I'm just thinking about the things that we see when they're just at a spot, just and the people just pull up. But obviously, I guess it's staged like that, and people are invited.
And that's my biggest thing, like, when it comes to politics. Like, who's here for, like, oh, because you think this, and who's here for, like, yeah, nah, these niggas don't belong here, like, blah, 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 blah.
So this guy bought a ticket because he wanted to see what was going on at the Trump rallies, because he was afraid. He didn't think that he would be able to safely go to a Trump rally and make it out alive. He truly believed that, like, with conviction. Like, he really believed that. He was expressing that. And he was an older black guy. So he's like, I just want to ask him. So he honestly was like, started asking people, like, am I gonna be safe if I go in here? And I just felt bad.
That he had to ask that?
Huh?
That he had to ask that?
Or the answers that people were giving him.
Genuinely was, like, genuinely, that's what he thought, believed. He asked, he's a few people, he's asking a few people, and people are stopping, people are showing love, people are just, you know what I'm saying, and like, a few people ignored him, cause I'm in a moment.
I feel like those are the people that you kind of gotta watch out for, because if you
no, good shit.
Those are the people
the people that don't answer you,
the people that just ignore him, because like, I don't got time for that stupidity shit.
Yeah.
Like, why are you asking? Why are you seriously wondering if you're gonna make it out alive from this? Are you like, that just says a lot about where we are mentally, fam. That's exactly how I thought.
That's not inexcusable.
Nah,
somebody can literally think that and it'd be okay.
Nah, I mean, yeah, but not for the same reason that he thinking it, dog. That's the point. Like, he thinking he about to go get hung out there. That's what he was. That's what he was thinking, dog.
Nah, that could literally happen.
It's still happening. So how is it like?
I get it. I do get it. But I do get it. But that means you ain't walking outside if it's like that for real. If you really on that type, if it's really on that type of time, it's on that type of time. It ain't like
Nah, yeah.
It ain't like you're just gonna hear stories and then like, oh, that's it. Like that,
No,
that's
yes,
really,
that's literally how it happens in the news.
yes, but no, yes, but no, because he was his thing was. He actually admitted to. He said, "I've heard things."
Yeah.
That's what he started. Know what I'm saying, like that's where he was basing his things on. I heard things.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's black people walking into the rally, so that's why it's like, yo, fam.
Okay, so hold on. So we gonna compare Candace Owens, and I'm not sure of everything she's talking about because I haven't like listened to anything she said recently, to like Martin Luther King. Or like Malcolm X, like two black people who stand for.
Yeah, but if you that black dude, you don't even know who those two people are.
They stand for
like they're two random black people to somebody.
They stand for the same thing, different ways though.
So I'm exactly. Well, yes and no. So I'm.
Well, nah, yeah, it's just two different approaches. I mean, as much as they had different ways of seeing it, but they at the end of the day, the end goal was the empowerment of independent thought, and that's my opinion, of course. I believe that their attempt and intention was to help people understand the power that they had within themselves, and with just simply the choices that they can make in life, and the things that they have involvement in, and the responsibility we have, like thinking or seeing things now, or just seeing the way things have been playing out thus far for this presidential term. I'm embarrassed.
Just for this one?
I mean, no. All jokes aside, I am embarrassed at how I voted. Like, I think about it, and I'm mad at myself, like, for just.
According to popular opinion, you're better than I did because I didn't vote.
I mean, yeah, it's 50-50 because if you would have said something about Trump, he would have did some fucking dumb, stupid stuff, and then you would have been like, I regret that.
Nah, but at the same time.
Because if he would have saw all the black people voting for him, switching over, he would have went in.
I would have rather not vote. But we don't even know. That's the other part. We don't really know that.
We don't.
A whole, and that's what's frustrating.
But I'm not gonna say it's gonna be better because.
But at the same token, it's tough because on the one hand, end of the day, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But in the moment, my thought process was I don't want to say the typical, but it definitely was the I don't even know what the word.
The funny thing is,
but
there are other parties.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The other parties are there just.
How about they?
For shits and giggles.
Yeah, like.
So how why don't people just like actually listen to what they have? Maybe they might make a change.
No,
when was the last time
they're just for their BS.
But that's not exactly.
I mean, yeah, not
only
exactly.
for the way we handle things right now as Americans.
I'm just saying.
There are other ideas.
If we actually, I don't pay attention to politics, but I'm saying if the people who vote, the people who like, and I have voted, but the people who go out there and vote every 4 years.
There are people in those parties who are listened to, but it doesn't matter what you're saying if you don't have money backing anything.
But that's what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter what you're saying.
The real people.
But once you're actually in the White House or like a part of the government and you can like make certain choices, it matters. That's like saying our vote doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
And that's why I don't fucking vote.
The votes matter. Whoever has money to pay for lobbying.
The shit don't make no sense. The same thing everybody's been saying for years. The shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, just nobody did nothing about it.
So why is everybody bitching about shit? If you don't vote, then you can't say blah 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 blah.
It's a misconception though.
Because
it's a misconception because the voting does make a difference.
Fuck up about the shit, not y'all. Like
no, but the voting does make a difference. It's exactly the same. It's the same with the credit. we don't know how to use our credit.
Yeah.
So we don't understand the effect of it and the effectiveness of it.
Let's teach the kids geometry. They'll need that forever. What? Voting? No. We talk about the presidents who did this. I'm just saying, like,
No, but
the shit we actually need. I had an economics
No,
class.
but we do need geometry.
They don't teach home ec no more. No, don't nobody, like, the things that, like, need to be taught are not being taught.
That's because of voting. Again, we don't know how to use. We have rights we don't know how to exercise.
But why is that not being taught?
It doesn't. That's where we fail. We fail ourselves for not taking the initiative to teach ourselves. And when I say ourselves, I'm really saying our parents. And it's just a trickle down. It's a. That's why they end up saying it's systemic. Whatever it is, they say it's systemic because of the fact that it starts in the home and it starts with who's bringing you up in this world. Because you go to school to get the basic knowledge, information, and background of human and how we operate, in my opinion.
But they make everything so expensive, so then you have to just work, and then you don't have time for your kids. Or you can hire a babysitter, and then you still just work, and the babysitter just, hey, go watch this, go do that, do that, go do that, and then nobody's being taught things.
We make things expensive because of the lifestyles we choose and the way in which we wish to live.
You decide to live in a state of affluence.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't be able to do this podcast now. Whatever.
So what? This is your fucking choice.
Yo, you're totally
Fuck a
right.
podcast. What's a podcast?
Talk show, podcast, whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying.
I wasn't always thinking in this way. I didn't always have this mindset, and I wasn't always in this state of mind. It's only recently that I've been feeling this way, based off of what I've been just kind of getting wind of, so to more or less, and just listening to just other people on who think or feel on the opposite, or what it would seem to be the opposite, and just realizing how much we're on the same page, same wavelength. Everybody wants to be and feel safe, and allow others to be and feel safe. And everybody wants to live life how they want to live life, as well as letting others live life how they want to live life. But people also think people could and should live life a certain way or another way, or
That should be a cereal. Whoever
you know, and
cereal.
at the end of the day, that's how we all feel to a degree, to an extent. You know.
Why can't people just let other people live?
Huh?
I said, why can't people just let other people live? Like, if you're not hurting nobody, just.
Well, I don't. It was yo. This video was. It was wild because these people anti-Trumpers, they were going in, and it's sad because in an attempt to really converse, have some dialogue, and share some perspectives, it's not reciprocated, but the chant is love, spread love, not hate. Fuck you, that, whatever you're talking about, spread love, not hate. And it's like, yo, woo. The contradiction is
It's
Such is human life.
I'm not gonna say it's like war, but it's kind of like war because you have extremists on both sides. Like, you have the extreme Trumpers, and
war.
you have the
It is war.
And
It's
then you
psychological
have
warfare. That's what our life span is.
But it don't have
psychological
to
warfare.
be war. It don't have to be war.
Well,
If people could just sit down, talk.
it inevitably. I'll be honest with me. I think it's inevitably war, psychological war, or warfare, and it's not to say that it's initiated by any one person. It is just
It's initiated
nature.
by yourself.
Huh?
It's initiated by yourself.
Yeah, it's human nature. We're all literally just having a psychological war at all times. That's what decision making is, for the most part.
I don't know, man. This shit It's not It doesn't have to be complicated. Like I just be chilling, but I just see the itch that go on out there, and it's just like, yo, why y'all be doing that? Like, yo, I ain't gonna start dropping. I don't know. It's just like, yo, why are you doing that?
Yeah,
you
that's
could
why you
be
just...
not doing that. You could not
That's why you just gotta
oppose all the time. You don't gotta be angry all the time.
That's why you just
Why you telling me you mad at the color of their skin? You mad?
So are they mad all the time or are they happy all the time? Because they be happy as whatnot when it comes to something that they like
You ain't heard of a mask before, bro?
or hate.
You ain't heard of a mask?
That's what I'm talking about.
I did.
You're not picking up
Oh,
what I'm
hey,
putting down.
how you doing, Trey?
You're not picking
What's
up what
up,
I'm putting
bro?
down.
Fucking hate this black ass motherfucker.
That's not what I'm talking about.
That don't have to be what you talking about. It's what's going on.
I'm saying you said they're always mad, but then aren't they always happy too when they see somebody that they don't like getting what they deserve or what they feel that person deserves? So they're not always mad.
Maybe they are even in that moment of
You ain't
being
never seen
happy,
nobody
they're
happy
mad.
and mad at the same time.
They're still mad at the fact that
You saying like something purple can't be
They're
red?
mad
and
at the
blue.
fact that
Happily
that's
joyful
being
in madness?
Yeah.
So you telling me something that's purple can't be red and blue?
No,
So you
Nah.
telling me something that's green can't be yellow and blue?
can't.
But it's a mix. So technically it is.
No.
Two things can be true.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That right there is what I was trying to.
Two things can be true, but what is the hue?
A combination of two
See?
things.
See?
And
A
See?
combination of two things. Two things can be true.
AKA a singular thing.
Which it's like a baby. My kid, my son, my baby, my daughter.
how
What the clip say? Like, yo, bugging.
how much do you believe the
That Moses part of the
notion
Red Sea?
that if you don't use it, in fact, you lose it?
Scientifically true.
Scientifically.
Scientifically true.
Scientifically,
Cause science.
if you don't use it, you can lose it. You will mother and lose it. Yeah, but that's why we can't go electric, man.
Why not?
It's dangerous, bro.
Nah, you know what? I feel like I don't think that's true.
I think
Because things can run off of just the air. Things can run off of water. So we don't need to
talking
use
about
those
turbines?
things.
Or you just talking about something else?
dangers are what it takes to produce something, and then what it takes to dispose.
But who how do we know? Only thing that we know for sure is of the current way that we use and dispose things.
Well-
We don't know exactly what happens with wind, and I mean, not that we don't, but it's not readily available to us, and it's not the thing that's been putting in our faces. What happens with wind energy, the waste from that, what happens with the waste from water and stuff like that.
It literally says it online.
I'm saying
Totally,
that's
I know I'm fucking with you. I'm literally.
The powering of electric anything. Batteries, more battery.
Kinetic and potential energy. We spoke about this
But
a week or
the
two ago.
disposing of these batteries, this is the dilemma that's not being dealt with, that isn't.
But isn't that why they have solar panels and turbines, so we
Even
don't
that
have
stuff.
to deal with batteries?
Even that stuff, that's what they're just trying to go full throttle so people don't recognize or realize how detrimental it really could be.
But what if it's not detrimental at all, and they just put it like that? They frame it that way so that they can continue to make money how they're making money.
I mean,
And if we use the other alternative methods, it would be more helpful, more healthy for us, and we would be able to be more aware and do more, and not support everything that they're doing to support themselves.
Politics.
Because the only reason why the industry became how it is now, because it was steam, it was wind. They were doing that. It got pushed to whatever it got pushed to for money.
Yeah. Because we could still be, well,
Solely for money.
coal does
So, of
take
course,
a lot of energy.
they would say 60, 100 years later, oh, yeah, nah, that stuff that we used to do, nah, it's no good. It does too much. It costs too much. Let's do this. That's why we started doing this, you know? It's been good, right? You want to pay $2 for gas, right? Matter of fact, we'll let you pay $1. Here,
nah.
just give us your money.
See.
I'm only saying that because we haven't done the research. That's only reason why I'm saying that.
Yeah, but
Because I'm not gonna believe anybody that says anything about that wind and water is more detrimental.
I'm not talking
Then-
about wind and water. I'm just talking about the electricity.
Electricity in general.
But that's what I'm saying.
I'm
You're
saying
you're using them to generate the electricity. That's what I'm saying.
Which in turn
they're not
has
talking about
waste.
that. That's the thing.
Doesn't
They're
it?
not. I don't. They're not looking for the natural ways to.
They've never looked for natural any
It's not
fucking
feasible
thing.
for them. They're not making no.
Except for gas.
That's the only reason I'm saying.
Except for
I'm
gas.
talking about the. I'm talking about the. Yeah, like how it's made and how it's disposed of. How generating whatever we need to generate for it is.
My bad.
How we make it and how we dispose of it is really.
The disposal thing is the important part of a lot of things. Like,
So how do you dispose
Plastic.
wind?
no, I'm not talking about that. The electricity.
You
There's
know, dispose.
like there is certain electricity. Same thing with bacteria. There's good bacteria and there's bad bacteria.
Well, I'm saying, okay, so when you say electricity, what are you talking about?
Talking about electric car. I'm talking about all of it.
Give me one
And what are they using to run the electric car? What are they using? And what are the batteries using? So maybe that's still part of that industry. That's not even. That's another thing. That's them fighting.
No, I'm saying the direction that everything's trying to go in is that direction, as far as utilizing.
This sounds like another distraction.
Yeah,
It sounds like another distraction.
it could be, but at the same time,
Tesla power stations use nuclear to power their charging stations.
Which I feel is bad.
nuclear.
Nuclear power,
Which
Oh,
I feel
yeah.
is bad.
which
It's not as bad as the
it's
nitrogen
not
in the
bad
air.
if you
It's not
contain
as
it
bad.
properly.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. Are they doing that? Are they taking all of the necessary
also
procedures? Are they cutting costs? Are they cutting corners?
it's
Because if you get cancer, you buy medicine.
Bro, you got nitrogen in the air.
Yo.
We don't got to worry about Tesla fucking charging
It's
stations.
just the thing
Which I
is,
learned how to make. by
the thing
way.
is,
Nitrogen?
it's,
Morning, yes.
Well, don't.
it's
I'm not gonna. Just saying, I know how.
what comes to my mind is just the human nature aspect of it all. Really is like where will it end?
Where will what end?
Any of it. With all just it'd just be another ride. It's just really gonna be another ride to be on. Just like everything else. Just like the internet.
And it's funny because
All the GPS, all the benefits, all the things brought to us by someone who had honest, well intentions when comprising the idea, and then for wherever it lands to just be you, it just
15 years ago, MapQuest was being used. I remember in 2009, my mom was still using MapQuest. Around 2009, 2008, 2009, my mom was still using MapQuest, working for QuickTrack.
Quick check.
QuickTrack.
Oh.
It's like an auditor type something.
MapQuest.
Still using MapQuest. MapQuest. Who the fuck uses MapQuest now? Everybody
a few
uses
people.
their phone.
A few people.
Because
They got an app.
Is okay, but I'm saying who print? Okay, my bad. Who prints out MapQuest papers now?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not gonna say MapQuest.
But it just like goes
I'm
to
not
like what you
printing
were
out.
saying, the advancement of like
Nah,
technology. Like what are they gonna have in like 5 years from now? Like the GPS just might be like turn here, turn there.
And I guess at the end of the day, it is just the way in which you decide or you choose to interpret the happenings and just current events and the things that are being developed. It's the way you really interpret it, how you see it for the most part, because you know what I mean. It's being able to charge a vehicle. Like what the fuck?
Because it's like
That wasn't never, or maybe it was a thought at the time, but it wasn't like, it wasn't
the technology that
conceptualized.
the technology, but also
It was a
like
fantastical idea at
the-
the point.
technology that we had at the time. And I'm thinking about this because I don't know. I started thinking about like Tony Stark and shit. The technology that we had at the time, even though somebody thought about it, it was like, oh, we could do this, that, and the third. The technology that we had at the time couldn't generate or like produce electric cars.
No, engineering wasn't there yet.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure
Where
at
they
this
were.
point in
They actually-
2023.
Didn't somebody make an
Work,
electric
there was-
car?
They were, the car, they cranked the car at first. Maybe, I don't know if it.
Yeah, because weren't they electric before they got
Yeah,
to
actually.
combustion engines or whatever it's called?
or-
Like, because I'm pretty sure at some point somebody has the
Oh,
concept for a flying car.
Yeah. No,
Know what I'm saying? The magnets, anti-gravity, whatever y'all want to use or whatever is going on.
Engineers.
Somebody has the concept, but we don't have the
Engineers have been
technology.
around. Yeah.
Or we do it, it's just not profitable for somebody.
Or the government's just, mine. Gimme.
That's- That's gotta be tough. That's gotta be tough to
No,
acquire and garner billions of dollars to the extent that you could purchase. You could literally buy out
everything you
big
need.
names. You could buy out big names, but for whatever reason, the way in which we've developed our world won't allow you to actually do something that could actually remove a constant occurrence.
Like,
I feel as though we've all had an idea in our head of something that would solve something.
like the cure for cancer.
Huh?
Like the cure for cancer.
That's the most that I, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the one thing that people. I think that's the top. That's the top thing people think about. Finding
I mean,
the
we don't
answer
need a cure for cancer. We just need to eat and live better.
I
That's
mean,
it.
but even if you did
The
that,
cure is us doing better.
which is
Which-
definitely true,
to.
but
Which
also
is
like some people just also be out there.
That
doing
seems like a
stuff.
secret.
Like supposedly secondhand smoke is worse than like actually smoking yourself.
but it seems like
I
a
don't know.
secret though. See, that seems like.
But that's what I said. Supposedly, I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I don't know the statistics.
I don't know. People say a lot of things, and I do
People say a lot of
wonder
shit.
myself.
They say that because I guess a little kid is not gonna smoke a cigarette. They're just gonna inhale the secondhand smoke, and their lungs aren't their lungs are immature. So
My mom's mom, unfortunately passed from cancer, and she didn't smoke or drink. If she didn't, she did drink red wine, in her later age, only because it was beneficial. You properly with your diet or at a certain, at
Yeah,
necessary
no, that's what
times,
they do in Italy.
beneficial for you. So that was the only time that I didn't even know of her drinking alcohol, whatever the case was. But my great aunts and uncles, beer and a cig or a few,
Yeah,
any family event or not, like any family out, and I'm saying like on a regular day was a brew and a cigarette. Like that literally was a part of their diet, their routine. Like real, but at the same time, but my nana didn't eat right at all. So when everything really kind of just took place, and it was like, this is happening, as far as the realization of the severity of her condition or her health. I remember talking to my uncle one time about one of the times he happened to take her to the doctor or the hospital because of what she was feeling pain and stuff, and he said she, I think, threw up. Yeah, threw up what was backed up. And when he described that shit, I was like, God.
It's just a lot at once.
That's why I'm like, man, bruh. Fuck, bruh. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of discipline. A lot of discipline to hold yourself accountable. For real, like for real. To really say, is that for you? Is that good for you? Is that gonna help you? Is that beneficial for you? How is that gonna affect you? What is that gonna do for you? Like when you really start talking to yourself like that, like you just start looking at stuff differently, feeling different about stuff, and that wasn't. And we ain't really come up like that. We didn't come up trying to be conscious to that degree and to that level. We were brought up to be aware of the stereotyping and prejudice and all of that, but we should have just been given, and what should have been instilled was the desire to empower ourselves, mind, body, and spirit.
I feel like I got.
You got to do that by show. You can't. Words can't really do that.
I mean, no.
Yeah.
And then to do that,
Well,
no, I'm saying you
line.
word. Yeah, obviously, yeah, you gotta use words.
You
I'm
know
saying
what I
like
mean?
words only gonna do so much. You gotta do it by show, and to do it by show, you gotta be living a certain way.
Yeah.
And a lot of people aren't living.
Yeah,
the way that
I
they're
feel like
trying
we gotta
to
get
show
to that
somebody
point.
else.
What happened?
Like what he was saying, like a lot of people are not like living up to that standard that you're trying to like show the younger generation. It's like, yo,
You're still trying to get yourself together.
Yeah, exactly. You should do that. Like even like with me and Savannah, like I it's stuff even till now. Like I realize I'm telling her, but like I'm doing certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or even like I'm still watching videos that will like tell me different ways to like deal with a toddler, because Savannah's 4.5 now. She's gonna be 5 in October. You know what I'm saying? Like I still have to, and still also realize like Mari is 1. She just turned 1, so it's just like
Different stages.
exactly. And then I'm still going through my own shit. Like it's a lot. So like what he's saying is just like
That's part of the. That's
You
part
gotta-
of the cycle too.
like the old school used to say, you gotta practice what you preach.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just be out here like, yo, you gotta do this, da, da, da.
Yeah.
And that's why, like, I literally am trying to, like get myself on course for like these kids, because it's like, yo, I can't be saying this and then acting like that.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Nah, I gotta say this and then act like this.
Yeah.
I can't be saying this and then act like that.
It's just holding yourself accountable.
Word, for real.
It really is that to that yo. Since I started walking alone in the morning, I noticed at this point I get to, I noticed that I was coming to this point every time there's this woman walking her dog. And first time maybe she was up ahead. So, but I mean I got a pace. I mean, so I'm going like ain't no searching. We taking a walk. Like you taking a walk. You use the bathroom in the yard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Clean that up. Gonna have to clean it up anyway. I'd rather be in the yard cleaning it up than on the street cleaning that up. But so I like for the walk to just be the walk. To be a walk for her to get her exercise, her to get her breath, her some air in her lungs and stuff
Some
like
of
that.
the energy out.
Word. That's how you start the day now. But at this point, seeing this woman or whatever, her dog is up there, and I'm looking at her. She got the harness and everything, and the dog is walking her. But which I honestly I still don't know enough about dog behaviors and dog training to really know what I'm talking about truly. I'll be honest. But from what I'm seeing, I'm like, yeah, your dog is definitely walking you.
Is she
by
frail?
the time, huh?
Is she frail? Is she like?
No, she got some weight on her.
It doesn't matter the build of the person. It matters what they do with the dog.
That exactly, and that's the real thing. But I'm walking my pace. She knows her dog is, just doing whatever it's doing. She's not doing nothing crazy, but I can tell that she's kind of just letting the dog do whatever it's looking to do. She's letting it pee or whatever. I don't even know. But so she's going, and I get pretty much catch up to her. Her dog notices me and Loon and starts kind of wilding. Like the dog was wilding, and like I'm like, dang, like you just gonna let the dog do that too? Like that she just kind of trying to keep going and pull the dog back or whatever. I don't even know. Restrain the dog, and I'm just correcting Loon, just keeping the pace, and I going about it. I've met up with her now like maybe two or three times total, but the last time I saw her coming out the door. She came out the front door. She's at the front door or whatever, and she saw us. And she went back inside. And I was like, yo.
Say that.
I was like, no, what are you doing? And it kind of got me mad because I'm like, yo, this is a problem. Like people, we so much we don't understand, yo. Your dog is not supposed to behave like that. Like that's not how your dog's supposed to react. That's not normal. It is natural. It is not normal or acceptable behavior for them to just react like
Yo,
this.
when was the first time you seen her?
Huh?
When was the first time you seen her with her dog?
That the first initial time? Wild out. Any other?
No, when was the first time? Like,
what do you mean?
Month, year, like when?
I just recently.
Like that was the first time.
Yeah, like this is just
like a month or so ago.
No, it's just like this last week or whatever.
Oh.
Word, yeah.
Oh.
I'm just because I really just started walking her in the morning, like at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Word, but it's been every day for the last like 2-3 weeks almost. But yeah, so I'm getting to this point in the walk around the corner, around the block or whatever, and at this point every time that woman was walking out, but this time, the last time she was coming out the door, she went back inside, and I was just like, God damn, like for real, like you just it's gonna, so you're not gonna. you don't know that you gotta correct the dog. Like, and then the harness isn't. You can't. Not that you can't. The harness is more or less meant for a well-trained dog and someone who trains dogs, or is experienced in handling dogs, because they have to listen to you, because the harness is allowing for them to have range.
Yeah, it's like
It's not-
literally right here in the middle of their body.
It's bracing their whole, the regular leash, collar leash, and I don't even use I don't even use the clip. I use the slip loop, so it's just the rope really.
I think
because-
that's literally released. Wow, so crazy.
Because I watch Caesar, so and that he every single time, bro. These people, it just be mind boggling.
How did you do
These
that?
people's dogs be on some next, they.
Yeah,
Yo,
and
he
get a
get-
real dog around your ass.
He be like, bring me my leash, and he just a rope. These people be having some crazy. They be having all kinds of different. He just give me my rope. Let me just get my rope. Put the rope on that dog. That dog is a whole different dog. Like, oh, somebody who know what they're doing. Okay, that's exactly how that dog. That's the dog. That's how the dog react every time.
It's the energy too.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
it
wanna-
really is. That's the
I
biggest
don't want
thing.
to say this, but it's kind of how kids are.
Huh?
It's kind of how kids are.
Yo, bro.
Kind of how people are.
Period. It is not, and is not no game. That's. Yo, I don't even care. Yo,
So,
my
people
little
are
brother.
animals?
My little brother did it. My little brother did it. He had to be 6. He had to be 6, something like that. Maybe 7, maybe. I don't even know. But he called himself acting up or whatever. Feeling away or something. I don't even know. He thought he was about to be talking to my grandma all kinds. Picked him up. I just picked him up. I don't know what it is about me with kids who just, you know what I mean, they acting out. I'ma just hold you. I'm just gonna hold your little leg. I'm just hold you right here. We ain't going nowhere. You gonna hold it. I done fold it up like that. I'm fold it up in my arms and shit. He's crying and shit. Yeah, you gonna sit right here, feel all of that. Or whatever that frustration is, you gonna feel that. I'm feeling it too. It's okay.
Feel
We
the
here.
love over your.
Yo, did that to my nephew
Let it
too.
overcome you.
He was hot, boy. That boy was sick. I was like, nah, we not gonna do that. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna hold you through that. You gonna wild out, and you gonna be upset, but I'm gonna hold you through it. And you gonna be mad after that too. But you gonna remember what I did, and it's gonna do something different for him. 'Cause my nephew was tight after I did that doggy thing. I'm like, I put him down. He started crying. He looked at me, he started talking shit like that. He's like, this thing. Nah, he was mad calm. He was like, this motherfucker really thought you about to stop me from doing what I was doing. He was like, yeah, yo, that was funny as hell.
Yo, you know what else is funny? Years from now, you could actually show them this clip.
Yo.
Be like, yo, you remember that?
Oh my god.
Yo,
For real.
be like, yo, remember this?
Yo, son, I
It's
can't.
wild. I don't know what
Yo.
you're talking about, Ken. Uncle Ken.
The kids, man. Do it for the children, bro.
Man, it's crazy because I think about like me being younger, and like I don't know how far back I can remember. I never like sat and like thought about it, but it's just like, it's like all this stuff like, yeah, niggas is, and it's not even old. It might not even be like a third of my life. Like I don't know how long I'm gonna live, but it's just like wow. Literally experienced a lot on this 31 years on Earth.
Yep.
Nobody knows what happens after.
Yeah, nah.
You know?
Nah, it's buttload. Nah, but word, it's crazy.
That's why you gotta treat people like you treat the kids. Like, look, Kenny was saying he got mad at the lady. Obviously, he's not gonna, go yell at the lady and be like, "You shouldn't."
Yeah.
But we gotta understand that, like you said, being accountable, taking accountability. We gotta take accountability with ourselves to understand that it takes time for people to get to the awareness of the consciousness, because it also took us time. Thankfully, we had people in our lives, and our ancestors had this thing in them that they gave to us,
Yeah.
and our parents taught us whatever they taught us.
Yeah, I'm so grateful and thankful for just every path that I was fortunate to come across, and every path to have real shit.
That's why I start getting mad at everything. I do have my moments where I like say
I
little
really
shit,
do
but
be
it's like
trying to-
it's not even like I'm really mad. I just say little shit, and then I'd be like, I
we
feel stupid for even
we're human. Like
feeling anything.
we're seeing things, we're experiencing things, we're taking things in. Like it's gonna give us some sense of something. You know what I mean? Like, but how you deal with it, and where you choose to channel that energy after and focus it after is really what the important thing. It's like the other yesterday, three dudes was out from my job, bruh, and you got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 machines, right? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. There was 3 people out, right? 6 of us. Yeah. 6 of us. 6 of us. No, wait, I'm sorry. It's 7 of us. 7 of us.
Okay.
7 of us. 3 people was out, so it was only 4 of us on. And yeah, no, that shit was a challenge. That shit was a real, it is 6 of us. I'm bugging the fuck out. It is 6 of us. It's 6 of us, and 3 of us was out. There's only 3 of me and 2 other guys running 10 machines. We're trying to run. Well, there's only so much you could do. You know what I'm saying? Like, but there's a guy that floats that we have floating. He don't have enough experience to really just maintain or run on his own, so he helps out. And fortunately, for him being there, he was able to hold down 2 machines after I got him running. So I was able to focus on something else, get something else going. But I came in, I pulled in a parking lot, and I noticed 2 of the cars that was supposed to be there, and I was like, oh shit, it's about to be one of them days. Mm-hmm. And then that 3rd dude wasn't there. I was like, oh shit, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. But the thing is, I don't understand. I be trying to understand these things. But now I'm just doing my best to mentally stay in this zone of trying to remain just conscious. Like, honestly, my manner since my interview with this motherfucker, man, this man has been telling me, you never know, man. It may be a day where it's just you and me, and there's 10 machines here, and they all gotta run, and you're gonna be the one to get out. I was like, hold on. Yo, you've been saying it since the interview. Since the interview I had with this man damn near a year ago now. I don't know how often he repeated that. And he's telling me this story about his times him and his boss was the only ones that show up to work for a snowstorm or whatever. He's like, John, there's all these machines in here. You gotta get them running. It's only me and you, and I gotta get on the phones, and somebody's gotta get these machines going. I'm like, yo, this man has repeated this story I don't know how many times. So the day comes, and so I walk in the building, I'm already on go. I was like, all right, what do we gotta do? What's gotta get done? Cause I already was like, yeah, I know what time it on. So he come in, he's got this idea about how we gonna separate it, how we gonna situate it, who's gonna do what. And so I go correspond with the homie, and he told him almost like a whole different story. a whole different idea. So we just exchanged each other. We were passing on whatever messages we got and trying to figure out what we can do and what we should do, and we figure it out. So we have our little morning meeting, and he's like, so he's telling us about the ideas. Then I'm like, nah, yeah, we got it. So the whole day I was really short with him, cause I was really just tunnel vision. I was just like, yo, I know
Trying to
what.
go.
Yeah, like I'm like,
I'm
I'm not worried about the situation we're in. We're already in it. I'm trying to stay focused on how we're going to deal and
That
manage,
part.
maintain, and get through it. That's
Adapt.
and honestly, it felt good to be in that. Like it felt good to not be dwelling on the fact that, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like I was really, and I was kind of motivated too. I was like, oh fuck, I'm like, we here, like I'm trying to prove to myself more or less, like, you know.
See, I'm getting paid extra today.
Yo. Nah.
Yo, that'd be, I'm not gonna lie, that'd be lit if you got like extra pay, but like goddamn.
Boy, that little extra for the art would have been cool,
But them not showing up, you get their hours.
yo, that would be.
Or they pay added on top.
Boy, oh, let me tell you, that's different right there. That's different.
That's crazy that they don't do that.
I mean,
You would think.
they're not gonna go that far.
Cause if you gotta take over somebody else's job, you should really like, nah, I mean, they should.
Get the pay for that extra job.
You know what I mean? It would be dope. But at the same time, they would
Make that
then they would-
$200 an hour, please.
Then it would be coming out of your pocket, like,
Or whatever.
nah.
You're prepared for it. You're smart. You're conscious and aware. You know what you gotta pay for taxes. You know about this. You're,
Nah,
you're not
I'm
worried
saying-
about that.
I'm saying like your pocket, like the person who missed that day.
It's not.
Nah,
saying
aren't you the
they
person
would-
who worked
they would
the day?
figure-
That work is getting done, so the
Yeah.
time is being covered
No,
Yeah.
because that work is getting done.
That's
Yeah.
a fact. That's a fact. But
So you doing it and getting your regular pay is slavery.
come on.
Cause you doing 2 more jobs on top of your one job. Think about that. You getting whatever you getting per hour. You gotta minus whatever that other job is, and then minus the other job. How much you making?
And it's slavery before that. It's the whole thing. It's the whole thing, bro. Don't give a what dollar amount you put on that motherfucking paycheck. It's still slavery. Wake your punk ass up. Nah,
As
but
I'm wearing a noodle shirt.
yeah, nah,
Serving
nah, it's-
uncommon
Hot
goods.
noodies.
nah. But
Those
yo,
noodles, but like
facts, man. That's where we need to be with it.
don't play with it. Don't play with it.
And it's not even like I'm not, you know what I mean? You know, it's not about ignoring or disregarding the situation itself. It's about staying focused on the task at hand and what needs to be accomplished in order to move forward.
And that is being accountable for
Yeah.
what you do,
Yeah,
for what you eat,
the role you play.
for what you think, for who you talk to, for who you do extracurricular activities with. You know, be
Yeah,
accountable.
it all plays a role. It all plays a factor. It's like deciding, you know what I'm saying, you never know. You could decide to go out to a bar one night. Go out to a bar, you meet somebody, and you end up
Fucking in the bathroom.
You end up networking, and,
Oh.
and now you got a business partner, and the biggest deal to change your life. You never know. You never know. It could be the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Or you just fucking in the bathroom.
All things
You seem
considered.
very stuck on that right now. You know?
All things considered. Yo, whatever floats your boat. Get out of my yacht.
Hey,
but-
George.
He said, "Get out of my yacht."
yo.
Whatever floats your boat, get out of my yacht.
Yo,
That's mad funny.
Just run your shit over.
Yo, B. Nah, but
Yo, fuck
yeah,
on
dog. Man. Damn, bro. gotta say, a few times I enjoy listening to Mike Tyson
So where these clips at?
perspective.
Where these clips at?
Um,
Where these clips at? You talking about Mike Tyson? Where the Mike Tyson clip at?
it's, Valuetainment. Patrick Bet David. He was interviewing Mike
Your
Tyson.
clips at him was
He
good,
asked
bro.
him. He asked him about.
Clips in the air.
He asked him
Let's
about
see.
that killer instinct.
Everything is like on Instagram and it's like some.
That killer instinct.
What I got? I got to check the class stuff.
Yeah, man. He said it's about how you deal with that opportunity of being tested. And whether or not you actually get that opportunity. Where that killer instinct is awakened or developed. Which it's got to be activated. It's got to be activated for you to be even able to touch that sense, that feeling. It's not like you just. And when I say killer instinct, it more or less is maybe just this certain drive that develops that allows you to push through certain adversities or just things that other people may or may not. And I think at a point in this, he mentioned Patrick Bet David mentioned Tom Brady and the fact that he didn't have, so to speak, a troubling upbringing that would cause him to develop that kind of killer instinct. But he's, arguably, or really known as the greatest quarterback to ever play. And, to be a winner of that caliber and things like that, like, does he have the killer instinct? And he didn't have to go through a certain adversity or whatever the case may be. But I thought about it and I'm like, well, he did just recently go through a divorce. Like, so I can imagine, as much as we may not see it or some people may not really attribute that to as, an adversity or a downfall, I would think that's not something pleasant to deal with or to occur in your life, especially after having it.
But that's way later than.
Huh?
That's mad late.
What?
That's mad late for the killer instinct to come in.
I mean,
because it would have kicked in already before.
No,
like,
yeah.
he did,
No,
like
no,
he
no.
knew he was gonna get
No.
divorced, so he was already like.
Yeah, no. But the thing about it was the fact that of Mike just expressing or explaining how it comes about or whatever may cause such a thing, or how, or he expressed what it could occur in the event you're not able to control. He said a lot of consequences comes with not being able to control that killer instinct, that power, and that, what I'm saying, that desire to, and that's what, and I'm like, yeah, Tom Brady spent his life, what I'm saying, playing football at that level, at that caliber, to go on to do what he's done, to make his name solidified where he has, only for him to have to lose his family to that because of it, really. In the end.
I mean, some people's lost their lives to like not being able to control their.
Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. Like, to Patrick Bet Davis' point of him not having the most difficult upbringing to cause him, you know what I'm saying? It's not about when in your journey it occurs. It's about the fact that it occurs in your journey at all, and how you deal with it and handle it.
But how does that correlate to killer instinct?
The fact it's Mike expressed the consequences of having that killer or
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And just it's really just a perspective. And that's why I'm saying. That's why I was saying, like him losing his family too, having that killer instinct of that desire, that drive to want to.
Because I was gonna say, like, there's kids in the hood just like Mike Tyson that didn't get to anywhere near he got to.
Yeah, no, of course. But also,
Opportunity.
but he also said he had a great mentor. You know, and that's why like listening to him sometimes is definitely like wow, like, because you just get to see the way he sees things.
The nuances.
Word, exactly, in a way, and that level of understanding of just the way. What happened?
Nah, he was John, and I was like, "What, you tired?"
Yo,
Some
word.
oxygen. Need some clips. Need some oxygen clips. Vaughn, you don't got no clips, Kenny?
I mean,
Oh, they in the car.
yo. I'm off with these clips, man.
It's like an orange bag with in there.
Oh my god!
Oh my goodness, bruh.
Where the clips at?
Man,
Roll them
forget
clips
these
up.
Goddamn clips.
Roll them clips up.
Forget these goddamn clips.
Oh, we're not doing that? All right, my bad.
Oh shit. What a clip.
Yeah, you know what? Somebody was talking about, they said that it was going to be like Fast 30 something or Fast 53. And they're gonna have the Transformers in it. I was like, nigga, somebody watched the show. Somebody watched the show. And they heard me say that.
I just watched the video of Darth Vader.
Transformers.
No, what? What are y'all doing out here?
Nah, you gotta play that now. You gotta play that now. Oh, nah, you gotta go searching through that shit. Never mind.
This is on Instagram somewhere.
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh man,
I can't show anything Josh sent to me.
I can't even deal.
Yeah.
Damn. Hey yo, yo, he keep asking for these damn clips. I'm gonna find some of these clips. We gonna boop boop implement them into this joint right here.
Yo, how do I look
This-
at my
this little-
save?
What did we call this? A supper? It's a supper.
He
we
didn't
do
A
like
little late night snack. A little late night snack.
He didn't like
A little
late night snack.
Little late night. I come alive in the nighttime.
Sake.
Okay, where we go? Yo, shit, come on. I heard you good with them soft lips. Yeah, you know, word of mouth. Square root of 69 to say something, right? I'm trying to work it out. Cool weed, white wine. I come alive in the nighttime. Okay, baby, yeah. Only thing you have on is radio. Let it play. Say you gotta leave, I know you wanna stay. You should get, girl. I think that we can do it. Swing in the sky. Say my name, air it out. Oh. I can still my
I was in there when you.
Oh, Nana. What is my name? Oh, Nana.
What is my name?
Yo, when they did that, oh, God. Yo, chill. Why you did that, yo?
Yo, why is German so aggressive?
Chill. Why you did that?
Can you throw videos of
Chill.
this?
I don't
Yo,
even-
so I've been seeing clips of these NBA commentators. And I'm like, why y'all gotta be so flagrant with the
Yeah, but what?
the zestiness? They being like they start like they're really starting to like really just use words that are really leaning towards innuendo and not towards journalism. it's just sensationalism. It's just like why are you talking about I busted through or he busted through or somebody coming on somebody or how is that correlating to basketball or football? And then talking about like they're bugging. Talking about girth and size and I'm like, hold on, wait, huh? Why are we using girth in basketball?
Yo,
What are you talking about?
I don't
What's
know.
going on, guys?
I don't know who they're trying to appeal to. I'm not that demo. I'm not a part of that demolition.
That's what Charlamagne was doing.
Man,
Charlamagne is always doing something.
yo, listen, man. Hey, I don't know
You
who
always
y'all
got
trying to
little
prove. I
action
don't know what
figures
y'all
in the
trying to prove or
background
who you trying to prove
doing
it to.
something.
But keep it to yourself. Keep that to yourself.
But I
Hey,
can express
keep
myself.
it to yourself.
Yeah.
Just for you.
Still.
Yeah, ho, you know it.
Still.
Yo, wait, hold up. Oh, man. Well, I gotta say,
Hip Hop Hooray.
gotta say,
Happy 50th birthday.
Sarate. Hold me down on the penny side. Capital.
On the patty side.
Yo, son, what the? Who the thought of that? Who was home and said, yeah,
Somebody was bugging.
Pootie Tang. Yo, fam.
Yeah, somebody was on dust.
That's just one of those movies that I just didn't watch.
Yeah, that movie's fire.
I'm Dirty D, damn it.
Yo, we gotta watch that.
Yeah, you should.
I feel like we gotta watch that. Like all three of us, we gotta watch that.
Hey, yo.
How long? I feel like it's definitely
Oh, man.
only probably like an hour and a half.
Oh,
probably.
man.
They
Hey,
didn't make movies like
Blink,
let me
man.
tell you.
Man.
Let me tell you, son.
I watched
Major
that.
Pain.
No,
Let me tell
Meteor Man. I watched probably within the
if-
past couple of weeks.
If ever in this time we just happen to get some monsters that come out after 6,
What?
I'm not staying in no house with motherfuckers, man. Fuck that. Fuck that. Always gotta be somebody.
The Freak's been coming out at night.
Yo, they need to stay away from me at night. Hey, yo, B. Oh my gosh, I don't know who these writers be. Y'all need to start paying these writers, man.
Was that in
They just
Scooby-Doo?
they just be setting the script up. They be setting it up perfectly for the person to do the dumbest thing possible to create a storyline. That's it.
Like
It is
Scooby-Doo.
genius.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I didn't mean to talk about this. Kenny in one of our group chats, he just spoiled the whole show. We started watching the show called From. It's crazy. Watch it.
Yo.
But yeah, he was in the chat. He says spewing the whole show. I'm like, yo, wait, hold on.
John, B.
I want episode 4.
Yo.
I know I said I'm watching it, but
No, that's the episode I was up to.
and all that happened. I ain't seen none of that.
Hell yeah.
No, I gotta go back.
None of that happened till
Come on.
like episode 5, 6.
I didn't even get
Nah,
there.
not even-
I'm still.
Yeah, I was on 4 when you said that.
I'm still
Nah,
on 4.
Shelly. I really didn't get that one.
But yeah, what's the name? That show?
Yo,
It's a good show.
it's a good show.
And I didn't remember anything you said, so I just watched it. And
I'm telling
That's
you.
what I'm saying. Like, I
An
don't even
hour
remember what it
episode,
was.
you ain't remembering none of that. And then so much is happening, you really ain't gonna remember a damn thing. Bro, you gotta
Definitely
yo.
a good show.
It's some good stuff,
They
boy.
be definitely putting me onto some good shit.
Yo, every time we go over there,
It's
I
always
sit-
another show.
I sit down and come across some I didn't even think was out there. And then I go home and start watching this. Yeah, nah, for real.
Freaking JoJo.
Yes.
Yo, did you watch that? Did you watch that? Did you watch JoJo's?
Yo, I started watching that.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yo, why?
Hilarious.
Who are you people, bro?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yo, shout out to human beings, bro, because y'all just be doing shit. Like, I know we destroy a lot of stuff, but we really make some great stuff, too. Like, y'all some cool people, bro. I'm not gonna lie, y'all some cool people. Like, it's a lot of people I know. I just want to shoot a spitball at, or a few. But
Throw an egg at their car when they be
yo.
dumb in traffic.
Yo, son. Maybe put some diarrhea in their gas tank. I don't even know, bro. Not my diarrhea, but some diarrhea. Nah, but
That's
big
gross.
up. Big ups to the human race, man. We doing some wild things out here, bro.
This is a wild transition.
Yeah, right? Put some fucking shit in your gas tank.
Yeah,
Fucking whole engine up in your exhaust.
yeah, yeah.
You know, shout out to humans, you know? I really love you guys.
Yo,
Fucking
that's not
contradicting
my
piece
fault.
of shh.
Yo, that ass though. Oh shoot, that's how everybody feel. Come
Yeah,
on, son.
hey.
That's how everybody feel like.
Yeah, nah, y'all definitely gotta like.
Everybody.
chill
Somebody
out
act
on the
stupid, I want to be in a
wild.
car with a squirt bottle, like, shh. Right,
Hot sauce.
right through the window.
Hot sauce.
No, with water.
Oh, just
Oh shoot.
Use my Orbeez.
Oh, yeah, nah, that ain't even better.
Yeah.
Actually, nah, that would be worse, because then somebody would be.
My leg.
Well, you know, always gotta take it to the fullest extent.
My diet, Dr.
Need to
Cow.
get down on their knees and repent. Until you do right or you do it go wrong.
Ooh.
You might win some, but you really lost one. You just lost one. It's so silly. How come? When
Let's
it's
switch it up and say that they won one. Because it's a new day, we should have fun. Why we gotta go back to a old message?
Oh, why?
Chanting self-destruction, we need some
Oh.
construction.
Okay.
Here we go.
I like
It was so motivational.
It is, yes. But now we here.
I see. what
Instead
you're
of, yeah, now we can chant some
I'm
good.
not even gonna lie. I really do be thinking about that. Like,
Because you gotta think about it. You repeating some just negativity to yourself, and it's just like,
Wow.
because, and like, not.
it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. I put sauce on it.
I don't
But
know.
Yeah.
it's like, you really, like,
Oh.
ain't no such thing as halfway cook. 10 crack commandment. What else?
Oh shit. You
Many, man.
You area.
Many, 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 man.
Flashback, B.
It's just all this pain. It's just, we just like,
All of this
Chance, pain.
yo. Cause ain't nobody dealing with that ass spot.
that's not how we deal with it. We don't
Yeah.
deal with it by
Nah.
drowning in it and just
Nah,
ignoring
nah.
the fact that we in it.
Nah,
You
yo,
just
like,
sitting in a pool of shit like,
Like I said.
Yo, why people don't know how to like adapt?
Why don't you know how to adapt?
I mean,
You
I
asking
have
people to
been-
adapt.
No, I mean, I have been adapting.
So then why you asking the other people to adapt? Just adapt.
Hey, they had these 9,
But
10-year-olds playing
it's-
soccer in the rain
Yeah.
last week. Soccer in the rain, B.
Breezy Park?
Nah,
Pneumonia. in
nah,
the
like
heart.
the actual little kids league, like they was playing soccer in the rain, like
Pneumonia in
like
the heart.
we dead parents out there on the sidelines with umbrellas and kids just running around in the rain playing soccer,
It's fire.
trying to score some goals. Nah, but I was just like, this is kind of crazy.
That's how it should be.
Huh?
That's how it should be.
That's not even how professionals do it.
Yeah, it is.
It's kind of crazy.
They play in the rain.
Yes. They have open stadiums. If it rains, it pours.
Yeah, man.
No. What? Is this like a thing?
Nah, if it gets crazy, they stop, but they play like a light
Fine,
rain.
It's more
fine,
expensive to have a roof.
Yeah.
fine. He
Oh, so yeah, they do play in the rain?
check one.
If it's
check
too crazy,
two.
then they stop. But
Can't
like if it's
hold
light
back
rain,
and
like you
hold
never
up with
never
you.
seen them
Some
get like
stadiums have
mad wet in the soccer
a
games.
retractable roof. Some stadiums, not all of them.
You guys aren't cultured. You haven't watched no soccer.
I have
No,
watched
baby, no, baby, no, baby,
soccer.
no. No, baby, no, baby, no, baby, no.
Like he on stage about to sing that and do a backflip.
You got the headset in. Oh my god. You gotta do the hand motions. You gotta do the hand motions.
Son.
And then hit a
You
backflip.
got your problem. Yeah, I got mine. Yo, son. Nah, that's one of them things I gotta hear. Don't leave. Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me tonight. Don't leave me, girl. Please stay with me. If you take your love away from me, I'll go crazy. I'll go insane. If you take your love away from me, I'll go crazy. They just wild out.
I'll put the auto tune on her voice. And Logic, you know what I'm saying?
Now see, come on, man. Stay forever, stay. Yo, come on, man. That's that music right there, bro. That's a good music right there.
Yeah, I used to love listening to that in the rain. When we travel and stuff in the car.
Nah, chill, come on. Nah, the real joint. Nah, see, my favorite joint by Blushing. Can't forget the day when she walked into my life. It was just that kind of thing that was so right on time. After all the love changes, my heart had locked the door. Then that girl released her magic and made me love once more. Ooh, just what she's done for me, she's erased all this sadness away. Whoa, 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 whoa. She took me free. She's giving me joy, joy, joy. That girl, she brings me joy. She's giving me joy, joy, joy. She brings me joy. Goodbye, loneliness. And so long to my hearty hound. And that joy has taken hold of my heart and decided to stay.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's not cool. That's that joy right there. Nah, check one, check two. I can't hold back. I'm in love with you.
What?
Check one, check two. There's nothing in the world that I wouldn't do for you. Check one, check two. I can't hold back. I'm in love with you. Yo, that joint is. That girl, she's giving me joy, joy. Love the way she loves me. Yeah, no, that's. Said I love you, baby.
I don't know this one.
You were literally just singing it.
All I know is
I
that.
don't know.
All I know is that.
I'm like, so you gonna finish?
Oh shoot, yo. Oh man, yeah, nah, that was nice.
Solo.
Yeah, it was a nice midnight snack. Midnight snack. Pretty close to a meal. It's a real nice snack. I dig it. I'm digging it. Digging it. Figging it. Newton.
Ooh.
Huey P.
Do they still make those?
Huh?
Yeah.
Do they still?
Figging
I
and
haven't
Newton.
seen a fig Newton in so long.
Go to Stop and Shop.
Cause like a fig Newton is not a neutral rainbow.
They be showing it, shopping at all day.
They still make all of the stuff we don't think.
Or Lidl, wherever you be
Just
going.
ain't here.
Yo, did they used to do that off of Colonial Spring Road? Did they used to make like fig Newtons or something? Cause I feel like going down that road. Oh, actually, yeah. So, alright, say going down Colonial Springs Road, going towards. What road is that? It's the one that you usually make the right on, coming here.
Why you gotta give everybody the geography? Why don't you just, you know what I mean?
Going down Colonial Springs, and then
Stop whispering.
it's not 110.
Stop
Fuck you whispering.
Yeah, yo.
My bad.
Skyward. Because he's going to give exact location and
Nah,
address.
Whatever.
On a
Nah,
national
I'm
broadcast.
I'm trying to get it right in my head first. Anyway, shut up. Nah.
I'll give unimportant details.
It's not 109.
What?
It's
Smoke shop?
before 110. No. It's going down Colonial Springs Road.
What are you talking about though?
Okay, yeah, going down Colonial Springs Road, it's like a road that used to smell like Keebler products, I want to say. I don't know. It smelled like bakery, maybe like, no? I lived in Wandance for a little bit, so I guess, I don't know, it might just be me. Because, like, even going, like, down there, like, to 110, it would be like...
Nobody knows about that.
Yeah.
Nobody travels over there.
That's how you know he's my brother. I just wanna punch this nigga all the time. It's not-
Kenny goes down Little East Neck.
Yeah, fact.
Not Pine Lawn. I
It
mean,
doesn't
not.
even smell like that anymore,
not
so I
Colonial
don't know why.
Springs.
I go to see in fact, not the Colonial Springs. Not the colonial.
Yeah,
Not the colonial.
this guy.
Colonizers! No,
With my 31, I had
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking car since I was 17.
Hey, yo, man. Yo, man. Get your daily affirmations right. Affirm everything about your life. Speak good to yourself. Be good to yourself.
Get all of the wealth
Be
But, like,
good
use
to
it for good.
thyself.
and also
Nah,
just
man.
be good to yourself.
Jokes aside, bro. Jokes aside. Be good to thee. Be good to thee. And thy. Thee and thy. Thy thee. They. Thus.
Thus.
Furthermore, Oh, nah.
Oh, that's.
Oh,
thou hast.
shoot.
Hast thou had
I'm
enough?
feeling like it's BS. Like, yo, daily affirmations, yo, man.
You know why it's BS? Or if it might feel like that? Because of how much negativity is spewed onto us.
Mm.
If it was the other way around,
I don't know.
Negativity would
I
feel
mean,
like that.
I don't. I guess I don't. I mean, this. Just the sound of it sounds like virtue signal, whatever. I don't know. I don't.
Yeah, because we've been tainted. We've been perverted.
But see, but that goes on to what I was saying either last week or the
We've
week
been
before.
miseducated, like Lauren
We were
said.
talking about the word thug, like people on the street
The
who's trying to spread the good word
Message.
to the to the uneducated people about like the goodness that you can do and etc etc. Those people on the corner who are trying to do good things or these thugs on the street. Why? Like I said, people like you and me who can be walking down the street a thug. Don't gotta be acting, don't gotta be doing nothing wrong. But not gonna get over passionate about this because you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying spreading the good word. Me, you can. Why we gotta be looked at like that? We ain't doing nothing wrong. Don't even gotta be in a corner.
Just don't see yourself that way.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Because it doesn't matter. People are going to see you however they're going to see you when they see you that way. Or whenever they thinking about you.
That's why I'm like, yeah, like my mom, my aunt be like, no, my aunt recently checked, like, so when you gonna get that cut your hair? I'm like, you know, my mom backed up. Yeah, well, I know, right? Yo, but I do think it's funny. I think it's funny, and I'm just gonna. I just think it's funny because I'm like, oh, hey, listen, y'all know me. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. I'm good. I'd rather a motherfucker don't want to get to know me. I'm cool with that. Enough people know me already.
Yeah, it's gross thinking about the fact that, like, you know what I'm saying, you cut your hair, I cut my hair, or we slick it back, or we do some slicker shit, or some more presentable thing. It's like, then it's like, oh yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
you're doing the thing you want to do.
Yeah,
Oh, you look good. You living good. You're doing that regular job. You making that money. You do the 40 hours a week.
Else,
Yeah, nah.
You doing
everybody else
that? Yeah. You're looking good. You're good.
Look
on,
at you in line,
And then, yeah, nah, man.
waiting to punch your ticket.
Clean cut, yo.
And it's none against them.
People look presentable all the time and do some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The most.
Yeah. You can look all kinds of presentable all year.
They was going out to war in the
Yes,
finest
sir.
of garbs.
Yo.
Going to war in the finest of garbs. There was not never
I don't,
a faucet not loose.
even on a scale, you don't really think about it.
There was never a faucet not loose. When you think about back in time, they had the flies. Caesar,
Yeah.
white silk. Looks
He
like
didn't see it, so he ceased to exist.
Alexander the Great. Gold and rubies and emeralds.
Everything that
No rhinestone.
ain't
No.
gold.
It's like you guys.
That's what I'm like. Yo.
What was
B,
they doing?
Long as you love yourself, I'm just saying, it ain't even no joke. Real talk, yo. It's just,
I don't love myself, but I love that shiny stuff. But yourself,
nah, yeah,
if
yeah.
you not invested in yourself enough to like even make it to that shiny stuff, like what? What are you living for?
Just love yourself.
You have to love
What you
yourself.
talking about? Some
invest
people
in
was born with the
yourself.
shiny stuff,
Okay,
handed down.
okay.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? How dare you say something to me? This is mine from birthright. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Who are you? You're a peasant. You don't even know what this means to have this.
Enjoy
Your
it.
family has never touched anything to the likes of
It
this.
hasn't. Enjoy it.
Man.
Enjoy it.
Hey, yo.
I'm
enough.
sorry.
Enough with
that
that.
was yeah. I'm sorry.
Get
See,
back.
that's to me
to
that
it.
has to be better.
Get
Can't
back
be like enjoy it.
to
You know,
it.
you gotta like. Know what I'm saying?
Oh, but all jokes
Have a
aside,
heart to heart sometimes.
All jokes aside.
All All jokes to the side.
Big ups to all those doing big stuff. Much love to those going through some. Hold your head. May your peace find you in due time. You're not alone. You are going to endure on your own. Because that's just the natural course, but you're not alone. Granted, can't discredit the fact that you feel that way, so. But, yeah. Everyone, enjoy your time. And appreciate it. Until the next meal, you know the deal. You know the deal.
Keep it real.
You know the deal.
Real. Not fake.
It's only entertainment.
It's only.
But I ain't playing.
But I'm saying.
I ain't. Mother. With the mother. And that mother. Ew, y'all got a little bit of. Y'all got a little bit. I got a little with the.
Not this sound.
A little bit of.
I gotta hurry up.
I can't feel my face.
Right? It got you like that?
No.
Ooh, she wally wally. Ooh, she bang bang. Ooh, she wally wally.